Welcome back
We're
to
back.
Seekers Between the Stars. We are so back.
We're so back.
And you know what? I don't remember who went first last time for fun facts, so I'm starting on my right this time. And it's up to you.
You know that I'm defenseless.
I know that, and I know that also before we started, you said, I have a fun fact.
I don't
and
have
everyone
anybody
else-
to protect me.
when
That doesn't
everyone
mean I
else
want
is
to
like,
go.
I don't have a fun fact yet. You went, I've got one. So you've got one prepared.
You can always start rolling a d4 to figure out who goes first.
Don't
You know?
come by my house. Thank you, Riley.
Sleepovers on.
Thank you, Riley. The pity nose breathe.
Hey, who are you?
Man, I know a joke isn't funny if I can't get Riley to laugh. Riley has joy in her heart. She laughs at everything if she
I'm a
doesn't
very
laugh at
giggly
your
person.
joke.
There was a guy that made me laugh just by looking me in the eyes and just going, pudding. See?
I made Riley laugh consistently for,
Just
for
by going,
20 episodes.
Every
Where at the
stream.
1 second mark before the intro would start, I go, "Bah!"
Every stream.
I got her now. Go ahead. Who are you? What's your fun fact?
My name is Sully, and I play Chip, the galaxy's favorite little robot. Fun fact about Chip. Chip's been making great use of the library in Paradise. Not just the movies, of course. I've said before that Chip loves re-renting Ringo over and over again from the Paradise Library, but also the books. And he's discovered that he has a favorite genre. That genre would be self-help. That is, of course, because he's a very steady and reserved fellow, and he doesn't like a lot of plot twists. So, and as a certified search engine and computer, he already knows everything that's going to happen in the self-help book.
That is so sweet.
This is the plot to the Murderbots book.
What?
There's a book. Quick aside, they made an Apple show and it was bad. But they there's a book called the Murderbots, and it's
I remember this.
it's really good. They're super short too, but it's about a robot that is designed to like help people, but they most often will just kill people. And their nickname is called the Murderbots, and it's about one specifically who has gained sentience but hides within his own code so that when he gets updates and stuff, nobody knows that he's actually aware of who he is. And instead of doing anything on his own, he just watches movies and TV shows constantly. And he's like connected to the internet, and he just watches telenovelas and bad movies because he just finds them entertaining.
Amazing.
And then the book is, him learning to come out and stuff like that. But they're good books, and they made a show with Stellan Skarsgård, and the entire point of it is that he looks intimidating and like a robot that's not your friend. He has a flesh face underneath that's supposed to make you feel better at times, but he's always just as the robot. And like frame one of the show, he's just Stellan Skarsgård, and Skarsgård the entire time. And it's like, I like Skarsgård. I'm a Skarsgård fan, but that defeats the point of the entire book.
They said, yeah, but budget.
Yeah, but what if it was the recognizable face that's marketable?
Yeah.
Which, whatever. Apple TV does fine with originals. Who needs another straight white guy talking about movies and shows on the internet? Gary, who are you?
I was going to ask, just another quick aside,
Yeah.
what's Pepper's favorite genre of book?
Ooh. Well, I don't play Pepper. That would be you.
Oh, hey.
Hey, who are you?
Hey,
Yeah. We're going this way around.
all right, fine. I'll go my way. Then we'll go this way. My name's Corey
I'd like
Rosen,
maybe
GM.
a guess, but
And Pepper's favorite genre of book, I don't imagine her reading
she's not a big reader.
often, but I imagine her liking bad romance movies and dumb action movies.
I was gonna say that for books it would probably be like really bad romance books.
I was hoping you'd say romantasy. Just in my
I don't
Yeah,
I don't
I
think
guess-
she likes romantic comedies. I think she likes bad dramatic romances that then she just kind of watches the slop and laughs at
Yeah,
that. I think
yeah.
that's what it is. When it's trying not to be funny.
I thought you would say romance or like a thriller or something.
She would watch
Nah.
the movie 365 Days and for weeks be like, "Are you lost, baby girl?"
She would just like not quite Hallmark levels, but what's the one that's in theaters right now with Dave Franco? Not to date this episode. Hang on. There's one in theaters right now with Dave Franco, who's had an insane year this year for movies.
I was hoping you would just start coming with parodies like How to Lose an Envoy and
Oh, that's cute.
I'm not that good. I write plots. I don't write puns, and I've accepted that. That's never an ability I have.
3.14159 things I hate about you.
En voyage.
Oh, that's good.
What is the movie I'm thinking of? This is gonna drive me
Spitanic.
absolutely insane. Regretting You. Regretting You? It's something. There's a Dave Franco movie romance out that's out now that she would not like, and then she would also really like The Running Man that's out right now. So like this would be a good time for Pepper in theaters. I'll say the name of that movie later because it's gonna drive me insane. Who are you?
Hi, I'm Marcus. I play Valia, the KL Operative Sniper. My fun fact for today is that Valia's favorite flavor of ice cream is black cherry with chocolate chunks and cookie crumbles with neon blue sprinkles on top that are definitely real because it's space.
Just felt interesting that you just kept adding more.
Like they're actually. What do you mean that they're
It's
real?
a custom flavor.
I had to make the fun fact fun enough, so I kept on trying to think of new things to add to it. I'm still trying to think of additional things right now.
Okay.
Just to cross-reference, what is Marcus's favorite ice cream flavor?
Oh.
You're asking the man who hates deciding things
Yeah.
what his favorite something is.
The second you asking me what my favorite thing is, I will just forget everything about that subject.
All others leave immediately.
404 error.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Riley. I play Clementine, the Raxolite envoy and captain of this motley crew. And fun fact about Clementine, she has never seen a giraffe, but she one day dreams of seeing a giraffe and riding it like a mount.
When will they release mounts?
Yeah.
When's the mount patch coming?
Yeah.
It won't. You had cars, and I'm scared of anything else
Yeah.
mechanically.
You took away our ship, so.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Gary. I play Aster, the redacted Solarian. And fun fact about Aster, he has fire resistance 5. So I imagine
I thought
that
you're just gonna start reading your character. Strength plus 6.
Yep.
electricity 5, acid 5, so that means that translates in his day to day with like spicy food is like easy peasy for Aster.
cute.
Like he will just like down anything with like peppers or spices or anything,
He can drink a bottle of Tabasco.
and he's just like, oh, that was nice, I guess. And
He eats
just
a ghost
move on.
pepper
Like
and
a
he's
Bloody
like,
Mary.
tingly. Yeah.
Oh, I love
Put
you,
this
Greg.
celery in Tabasco sauce.
But yeah, maybe one day he'll find something that like actually feels a little like, oh, I feel a little ting.
Oh, when it gets over that 5 threshold.
yeah.
Once again, my name is Corey, I'm your host and GM, and the other fun fact is the movie I was thinking of was called Regretting You. Dave Franco, I also learned this year, has had an insane year for movies because he had Together, which I watched. He had Regretting You. He's currently has Now You See Me, Now You Don't. And now he's in the show Crapopolis, which is Dan Harmon's NFT show. So, insane year to be Dave Franco. Last week, though, not including Dave Franco.
Wait, it's Marcus's turn. He hasn't gone yet.
I already went.
Oh, your favorite ice cream, though.
Are you hoping he'll do more ice cream?
Oh, yeah.
I was trying to see how long the food show. I don't know. I was. Never mind.
Was Crapopolis was the like Greek mythology one, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it, again, started as an NFT show, so it's really
Did not
just
know that.
kind of
Don't
hard
even
to...
know what that means.
Yeah, you could...
Like it's based around NFTs. Those are the characters in it.
Oh, the things
You
you
could
could
buy-
just right click
Oh,
and
like
save
the-
as.
yeah,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
you can screenshot
Yeah,
and
Yeah,
you
because
own it.
there's
Like
also
the
the
ape?
Bored
Yeah.
Apes one. That there's an animated series about the Bored Apes.
Oh, the scam. Got it.
Yeah.
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 Well, that applies to
Yeah.
any NFT.
Yeah.
Can you make an animation of it? If
I mean, they're not.
Well,
using
NFTs
I don't
it.
want
aren't
to
real.
introduce.
It's based on the art of it. You know.
I don't want to introduce a universe where I can, for the first time after having dodged it for so long, have NFTs explained to me.
It's okay.
But I
They're
thought
not
somebody
real.
had to own that, so then they couldn't make it
It's
into an animation.
dumb.
Hey, but
You own it.
the last time on Secrets.
Last
Corey-
time was secrets that nobody owns. It's public domain.
Wait, don't say that.
No.
Last week, the party finally finished random encounters. I had them go for one more, and then they actually went for like 4 more. So good job, you guys. But on their way into Nukaitis, they stopped into a rest stop outside that said showers ahead on the right, clean beds, and then like more wooden signs that kept adding that was just like, please go here. As they got in, there was they decided to send Doc in on his own because all of them were still wanted. And outside, they decided on several outfits and costumes to wear, which I believe included everyone was related via a wedding of some kind. There was a pirate. And
Sheila. Sheila's husband or wife.
I was Sheila's husband. No, I was Sheila's brother.
Sheila's brother, and then Sheila's pirate.
And I think
Sheila
I was Sheila,
pirate.
but the name
You were
never came
Sheila.
up.
Yeah, I think the implication was you're Sheila. And then Chip also wore a black toilet paper suit.
Yeah.
That's what I remember. While inside, they did see that their wanted posters were up while a law enforcement kind was sitting inside there. And after having a brief and kind of tense back and forth with each other, things resolved. The cops said that we're just kind of messing around with you, just wanted to flex their power, and then leave. And one of the greatest compliments I've ever received by doing this show was afterwards we were talking about it, and like 3 of you were like, they were just genuinely bad. Like, I just genuinely didn't like them as a person, and that made me feel good as a GM. Also inside on the poster wall was a poster that said New Kitus Hall of Mysteries and Wonder, including the Golden Lich that Doc had seen after leaving the inn and driving in, after getting a tip from the owner Mason saying you should go in and see Aunt Rainy. It's because I think to myself every time, don't say Aunt Fanny. I say it as I go, Aunt Rainy. They go and see Aunt Rainy, who is a beautiful woman who's got huge tracts of land. The party talked with her for a little bit and she said that they're more than welcome to stay in here. After giving them some materials to build a tent around, and showing up that she makes a custom incense that burns red whenever somebody that with ill intent or that you would not want to be with walks by. As she mentions that, it begins to burn red, and a woman with very sharp angles and figures comes in and calls the party outside, and they all talk with her, revealing that she is the chief of police around here, and more importantly, they killed her son, Apollo. She said that I have a duty to the city, so I will not take out any vengeance, but I will have a close eye on you. And that is where you guys are now. So, you guys are now kind of setting up your tent or near where the RV is. Aunt Rainy kind of gave you a spot to go sit in, like they kind of pointed out where you can go to set up camp and start becoming part of the community just a little bit. And as you guys are setting up camp, Doc sees how many people out here who are not well off financially are doing not well off medically as well, and you see him go off and start patching up everyone. So what are you guys doing now as you set up camp?
Whoa, that's a cool man.
I love
Thanks,
the
Arcadis
animation on
found
it.
it.
How does it do that?
What are you guys doing as you set up camp?
Trying to ascertain like how I can make this. There's tons of people, tons of unknowns. So
Yeah,
trying
a
to,
lot of people walking around.
So trying to make sure things are as secure as they can be, because I know it's an impossible task. So Aster's just kind of like making sure the tents have like, you know, if we need to run, there's an escape route. Like trying to get those logistics figured out.
Gotcha.
I think Volley would be helping with that sort of like security mindset of taking like sheets and fabric to try to like, it's a tent, you can't really secure it that much, but still just trying to at least make her feel better by putting up like, you know, an extra tent, like a fabric wall, just kind of things to make it harder for someone to just immediately like come up on the side of the tent without them knowing.
Right.
Clem is just kind of, she's, you know, surveying the area and like just kind of looking at the incense nearby anytime she walks past it. Just like, are they all gonna be blue? Am I red to anybody? Okay, I'm blue. I'm blue. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, as you walk by, most people are blue. There does not seem to be any reds that pop up as you walk by.
I think that Chip would just kind of be, he's sort of an observer at heart, especially of a place like this that's just sort of teeming with life. So I really think he would just sort of be wandering around looking at, I assume like people like, they have their homes and then also like their businesses and stuff like all like tucked in the spot. I think that he would just sort of be like kind of wandering around, taking note of the places that people hang out, and just sort of like appreciating it.
All right. Yeah, you're walking around, and Clem, I'm going to say you guys are kind of just near each other as you're walking to see to validate that you are a good person.
Like she's playing it off like she's just kind of, seeing what's around, but like she's really just like looking at the incense. So
as that's happening and you are walking around, you two are up at camp still setting it up, like finalizing it, and you see Doc has pretty quickly, he's politely excused himself to go help someone that's like immediately in need, but then you see he gets distracted with the next person, and then once that person sees that he can heal them as much as they can, then they bring in another person, and it just kind of continues. You see he's pretty swamped with that now. Couple of things happen. You two are walking away. As you're walking away, Chip inside, you hear a voice go, Chip, I'm back.
I'm getting a call.
Oh.
Hello, God.
As you pull it up, Cassandra Lee's little visage pops up, and she says, okay, hi guys.
Hi, God.
I'm sorry it took me so long to find you guys.
Clementine is here too.
Hi.
Hi, Clem.
Clementine.
I'm sorry it took you
God.
guys. I'm sorry it took me so long to get back to you guys. I just couldn't find where you were out there. This place has memories and stuff. I could not go safely out to go find you, so it took me a while to find you guys here.
I understand that.
But I did get over to Paradise, and I don't see any sign of Astra anywhere. I did see a memory. It looked like Astra was leaving in the middle of the night, and Tor seemed to stop her, and there was a conversation going back and forth, but then he handed her like a flask of water, and then she walked off, and I couldn't see where she went. So I'm sorry to come back with bad news and tell Astra I'm sorry as well.
It sounds like she went on a jog. Thus the need to carry hydration.
Implication seems a little more than that. She had all of her stuff with her as she was leaving.
You never know what you might need while exercising.
I like your positive outlook.
It's best to be prepared at all times.
Have you found any signs
She is smart. She would know that.
You would have done great in the Space Boy Scouts.
I would love to be a Boy Scout.
Have you found any signs of Brig, anything like that?
We've been, tailing a lead, following a lead, that has to do with, the stone getting split. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, keep me posted. Thank you. I'm glad you guys are here. And if you need anything, let me know.
Okay.
Amen.
As you finish your prayer and we continue walking, you two, as you're setting up, you see that in a big piece of cloth that she has given you, she opens up. I'm gonna say you're the one kind of securing the walls here, so I'm gonna say you open it up, and Valia, you see a piece of paper slips out that just says "to do" in Aunt Rainy's handwriting, and it just has 2 points, and it says, first one up top, ask Ralphie for some rations and tell him I sent you. And then the second one says, visit the Temple of Hylax in the walls, ask for spare bedding.
Oh. Hey, Aster.
Volley, what's up?
What do you make of this, I think Aunt Rainy had a to-do list in here?
Okay, do you want to go get the rations or the bedding?
But do you think this was for us?
I mean, yeah, we said we'd, help out in lieu of payment or anything.
That's right, that's the thing I do remember.
Yeah, weird you brought it up, but
yeah. I guess I could probably try to find us rations, or we could just go together and not split up too much.
That's probably smart too. We can reconvene with everybody, and Doc seems look over, and I imagine Doc has like a makeshift medic area, and is like he is busy, and he's doing what he can
weeping
do.
Mother handing him a baby.
The nanites surround the baby.
Just cocoons it for a second and uncocoons it.
There's a lot of people over here. We're probably gonna have to forcefully tell him he needs to sleep at some point.
Yeah, but
I'll tell you who doesn't need to sleep. Tim C.
Tim
Hero
C?
point for everyone. I haven't tuned in forever life, but I've got a lot to commute home, so here I am. You might need these.
Tim C, a
Hero
Secrets
point for
OG.
all. Thank you, Tim C. Happy to see you. Long time no see. Oh, I've also got another thing coming. Hang on.
Can we refresh chat when we get a second minute?
Yes, in a minute we'll refresh trap.
No
Trap.
rush.
There's a trap for you.
A crazy beat starts playing.
Not Nosferatu again.
We added a new
Back with
redemption.
more rats. Ooh.
Just add a new redemption that just says bass drop.
You've gotten all those because you also got from Tim C. A whoa.
Oh.
Dun 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 is also
No.
what he said.
Alright, saving one for Logan.
Same one for Logan.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tim C.
Thank you.
Spades.
They're so sweet.
You got 2 keys.
Whoa. Okay.
That's so good.
I'll get
right
you that. I'll get you that whoa in just a
You got
second
whole
here. So, you two are talking. You say we should reconvene, and then conveniently at that same exact moment, these two walk back and approach the camp.
It's so convenient that we've convened right now.
Oh gosh, hey, you
Yeah.
snuck up on us.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey guys.
Just real quick a second. Aster. Cassandra Lee got back to us, and
God.
The one and only. No, many. The one of many.
one of 3.
The one that we're talking
at
to.
least. Anyways.
What's up?
So, she didn't have great news. Astra left Paradise in the middle of the night. Tor tried to stop her, but eventually relented and gave her a flask of water.
Aster just kind of like stares at you and stares off, and there's a couple beats, and he just looks, finally makes eye contact with you and goes, yeah, okay.
You seem to be taking it a little bit better than I thought you would.
Yeah, there's just, we've got our own stuff to do, so.
Oh. I appreciate that, that focus.
Yeah.
But
Anyways, we got to get some rations from this gentleman, from Auntie Rainy, and also some bedding. So I didn't want to really... Valia said we shouldn't really split up, and I think that's a good idea. We don't really know our way around the real New Kitus. So.
And we do have somebody that's, looking for any excuse to come after us.
So we have to, it's a big place, so I don't think we'll be super recognized. They're not really going to mess with us too much, but we just have to, be in tip-top shape, so.
Yeah, when we look around and just everything we've seen so far, like, do we stick out? Because I'm imagining that this is a huge population of people. It's a space sci-fi where everybody of every shape and color is here, right? Or
Yeah.
are we coherent?
This is so. Specifically, you three on that side of the table don't stick out.
I have a really big hood now, remember?
Yeah, you guys don't stick
I'm
out.
like scary.
But you're still not wearing shoes.
I have no shoes, but I have ominous.
Immediately, you three don't stick out. But you there's a lot of different types of people and species in here that are all kind of together in similar situations. Whereas Chip will definitely stick out without his hood up and without shoes on. Even without shoes on, he still blends in fairly okay with the hood. But he's definitely one of the only hooded people around. Most actual hoods are there to blend in, or not to blend in, but rather to protect from the sun. Chip is wearing a hood to conceal, and by doing that in a crowd that seems pretty open, he sticks out a bit more.
What if we get you one of those bandanas and a big hat?
To wear with my hood.
Well, instead of the hood.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you not like it?
No, it's good in most instances.
I
but
thought I was pulling it off.
you
Hey,
are.
aesthetically,
You look dapper.
great. Functionally, not so great.
Thank you.
I function just fine.
The clothes don't, though.
Well, the clothes are working, but they're not serving. They're not working at
They're not
being
serving.
Don't put words in her mouth now, but you stick out like a sore thumb.
I would never tell a robot they're not serving.
Well, if it is not satisfactory, I could switch up my look.
So let's get you a really big hat and a bandana.
Okay.
And maybe some like sunglasses.
Okay.
All right, you guys are going to start looking for ways to blend Chip in, and you are also looking for. You have the to-do list from Aunt Rainy. So what's the order of operations here?
So the gentleman, who's the gentleman we go for the rations?
Ralphie.
For the rations, it's Ralphie.
Would Ralphie be in this kind of tented area, or would he be more inside the city?
Yeah, so the temple is the one that's specified as in the walls, and Ralphie's is not. But when you think of that, when you think back, Ralphie's was the name of the food stand that you had saw in the like zeitgeist dimension. This is where Clem was being nosy and poked her head out of the tent, and then the chase sequence began.
Gotcha.
This is that area. So you do kind of know where Ralphie's is, and that is outside in this more heavily tinted area.
I think first we should get Chip's new disguise set up.
Right.
Because, we want to reduce noticeability. So.
Try to find some new clothes for Chip.
Yeah,
And then we can go to Ralphie's because he's closer.
Yeah.
And then we can bring that back, and then we could go into the city for the first time.
Yeah.
Ralphie.
That could be my new persona.
Well, you don't want to take somebody's identity. We're trying not to do crimes.
I don't want to be... Are you really the one to talk about?
Okay, don't start. I did not take anyone's identity. I just made ones.
A lot
It's
of
crazy
them.
how fast
Yes.
identity theft sneaks up on a person.
Probably her, honestly.
I can't be Clementine. Clementine is already taken in the group.
I mean, you've been able to search like all of the internet. Surely you can just find a name that no one has picked by searching all the other ones and finding what's not on that list.
You get 10 minutes.
Thank God
You do get 10
I
minutes
don't
of hotspot
have
a day.
Wi-Fi. No.
You haven't downloaded every name?
I could be Doc while he's gone.
That's, again, we're circling back
That's
to
identity theft.
We're circling back to
And
identity
he's
theft.
not-
You got to come up with something
He's not
new.
gone.
The
He's
role
just
is
helping people.
abandoned at the moment.
He's just helping people. He's not like gone.
Is there a long form of
Move
chip?
your meat.
Like could Chip
lose
be
your
short
seat.
for something?
Chipathy.
Chip could be chippity.
Chip Zdarsky.
Chipathin?
Chipathy. Chip for short.
Yeah, no one will ever know.
How would they know?
Chipule.
Chiptholomew?
So you guys are going into town to go find a better disguise for Chip. Is that correct?
Is there something in the tented area that can
Presumably there is, yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, so I'll say as you guys are walking around trying to find it, heading in the general direction of Ralphie's, I assume,
Direction.
Yeah.
you are walking through, and as you walk through, you see two guys in like a larger area walkway begin yelling at each other. There's one guy that's got like short buzzed blonde hair. He's got piercing green eyes, and he's a pretty taller kind of buffer dude. He gets all up in a guy's face. You see a smaller guy that's got like larger glasses, kind of slicked back brown hair, but looking just as angry and almost looks like he's got more weapons on him than the other guy. And they're getting in each other's faces. And as they're yelling and getting louder and angrier, you see the blonde guy raises up his fist and just throws it down on the small guy. And the moment that happens, you see several people all around begin to jump and get into a massive brawl with each other. And more people are coming as you guys are standing there and looking around. What are your guys' immediate reactions to this? As there are just people screaming and throwing punches, and weapons are beginning to be drawn, but as they're about to be drawn, another hand is coming out and throwing it.
We can't get involved in a brawl. That'll just give what's-her-name ammunition against us. I can't speak.
Chip puts away his gun. I thought we we almost always get involved in
Well, yes,
in
but
a
not
conflict.
not when we got the law directly breathing down our necks.
Yeah, I think we're trying to go maybe a day without, like, getting into a fight. I mean, we're trying to stop a fight, but...
My apologies.
That's okay.
Force of habit.
Is this in the main thoroughfare or the street?
Yeah,
I guess
this
the
is like
streets are
this
say?
is almost like it's right by the main walk, like drive pathway into the walled off section. There's like a main road that people don't stay on that most carts come in and out of. This is like right next to it, so it's next to a fairly open area where there's a lot of guards that would be able to look in fairly easily.
And I assume you don't have a way to just calm down a whole crowd, right?
Different character that I played.
Yeah.
I play a divine witch on TV. So
Are any of the guards? Can we see if they're looking that they're going to intervene in
You
this?
see guards. They're wearing that similar like silver outfit that you saw that the other three were wearing at the rest stop. They begin charging towards this brawl, and I will need you guys to make me disguise checks.
oh no. And then I do have something that I can try.
Sure, disguise or stealth. I'll give you either one.
Okay. Good.
Thank you for offering the option.
Of course.
13 on the die, and because I can use stealth, that's an 18.
Okay.
21.
21.
Thank you to Colby last time.
Actually, I'm going to use stealth instead, because then that'll make it 28.
Okay.
Colby with the hype train last time because I rolled a 6, and that's not really great.
Thanks to Colby.
Oh,
I'm
that's
just
so
saying
much
thank you to
better.
Colby. I'm not re-rolling that. I got a 45.
45.
My 6 turned into a 16, so
Eight.
thank you, Colby.
It's a grandmother.
It's a grandmother. At 23 total.
23. Out of the 23 total, you guys got the combined total of 114, so I'm going to say you pass. Thank you, Valia, for carrying the team.
Heck yeah.
Valia, you see Chip is beginning to walk towards the guards a little bit, like he's like stepping back a bit, and you see guards are beginning to like recognize him, and in that moment, you're just able to grab and
Chip. I'm back.
yank
I
him back
was
by the cloak.
contacting the authorities,
Please.
who said to calm
We're-
them down.
We're usually good at avoiding the authorities. Let's continue to do that.
As you successfully avoid the authorities, you see that they pull in. It looks like it was almost like two gangs that got into a fight with each other. And you see that they begin to subdue. And as they're subduing, you're able to walk around and start heading back towards Ralphie's.
Before we do, as we're getting away, how... Yeah, I guess you said these are kind of like gangs
Right.
getting into a street fight. How brutal is the police treating these folks? Are they like very professional? I guess the idea of professionalism, or are they like
They're
laying
not
it in?
holding back punches, but the moment somebody taps out, you see that they do stop hitting and get to restraining.
Okay.
But they are by no means holding back any punches. You see that there are various size of these like police force that are going for like trying to do appropriate size for some of them, but some of them definitely seem to be going for the smaller ones because they can kind of use their power more.
Sorry, is this a gang on gang fight, or is this a gang on
Gang on gang fight. It's two different
that
gangs.
also? Okay.
Yes. But as you guys are kind of getting around and skirting around that, with the woe from Tim C, you guys kind of start checking your pockets for money, and you've lost almost all of it. All of you are going to lose like 75% of what you have currently.
Oh,
How does that even work?
no. Well,
For me, I said that, and that's
They
the easiest
hacked
way.
Tim
our debit
for
cards.
money.
You guys have cred sticks. They are going to just any of them that were in that crowd of throwing around you. They are just taking that out. So.
I already had 0.
There you go. You've got negative 75%.
Oh, no. I'm
There's
in
an
debt again.
IOU left in your pocket. You owe me, I guess.
owe me.
Yeah, I did not have a ton of money to begin with, so Aster goes, I guess I'd rather be poor than in jail.
Well.
So, you guys lose all that money.
That's a lot.
Volumes took a hit.
Yeah. That's a nice little 35,500.
Oh! I go track them down.
Never mind, we're fighting.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of kids. It's a bunch of 6-year-olds that stole from it. And they're orphans.
I ignite the hilt.
They're 6-year-olds with orphans, and they're all sick.
The younglings.
Doc hears them, and then I
Lightsaber
hold them
comes
up. Doc charges them an exorbitant amount of money for his services.
You guys,
You know what? Actually, can I see any kids running away, or like anybody running away who looks like they got close to us?
There was a lot of people close to you. There was a lot of gang members throwing down and fighting each other.
I imagine we were wading through the conflict, so
Right.
it's really hard to tell. Like,
and there are people also that are not only going through the conflict, but there's people kind of watching it around. So you got to get through a crowd that way to get there. Not to mention there's a ton of police there now. So I mean, you can really try if you want to, but I think the risk reward here.
I mean, I'm not.
Especially as your GM, I'm going to say the risk reward is probably not in your favor.
I wasn't trying to go after them. I just wanted to identify them. I just wanted to know for later.
I'll
Holy is making a list.
Fine, give me a perception check and I'll
When
let
they
you know.
come of age.
When they turn 18.
Now I can fight you.
That's a 2 on the die. It's 28.
You don't see anything. This is a lot of people here. So,
We'll get them later.
you guys begin to head towards Ralphie's. As you walk up, you recognize this place immediately. It is the place you saw in the Zeitgeist dimension. It is a large wooden cart that has a flap that flaps down on the side. That turns into a bar that has a couple of bar stools. On the left side of the cart facing it, there's a cash register and some more open area for you to be able to pick up food that you order. This area itself is pretty large and open. It has a lot of different styles of tables that have tablecloths on them, as well as like napkin holders and a variety of chairs and benches. Above, connecting to like poles that are up across it and to the actual cart itself, are string lights. But instead of light bulbs, you see that they are like candles with different colors on them that are just flickering throughout and just kind of stop like glowing like more, and then they dim down a bit, then more, and then dim down a bit. And up above the actual cart itself, it says Ralphie's on a wooden side. And as you approach, you see that there is the man in there that is Ralphie, that is like a part fish man, like it is just a fish man that's in like what looks like a scuba suit filled with water, but he has his back to you as he's at a small sink in there washing some dishes.
He's drowning.
No, he.
Oh my
Chip,
gosh.
Chip.
It's a reverse sandwich.
He's a fish man.
Fish.
Glub glub. You know, fish.
Glub, glub.
Oh no.
As he,
He's
as you're-
aquatic.
Aquatic creatures. You know what a fish is. You
as you say, he goes, I am a Kalo. That is my.
Thank you.
my
I'm
species.
terribly sorry. I
good.
do not remember a lot of terms for people, but I will do my best to remember yours.
Yeah,
Are you
no worries.
Ralphie?
I'm Ralphie. Nice to meet y'all. Welcome. Can I get you anything to eat? And he points above, and you see a chalkboard menu, like right below where it says Ralphie, with like a list of foods out and some drawings next to it.
Usually I would say yes, please, but some kids stole all our money.
they
We're
do that.
here to pick up some provisions. Auntie Rainy sent us.
Oh, Rainy sent you?
Yeah.
Absolutely. And you see him, he turns around, and inside of the cart itself, you see that he has that small sink there that actually has running water with it. You see there is a large grill, but not like a griddle, like a literal grill that is in there. That is just massive, and it's got some fire and charcoal underneath that keep it aflame. And on the right, the most interesting thing in here is what looks like a small ice box. That's no bigger than like a cooler for us. And on it is a rune carved with. It is clearly just some sort of rune that is glowing blue. And then as he approaches, he opens it up and pulls out a bunch of to-go containers that are just metal with tin on top of them. And he goes, Rainy told me you guys were coming over, so I figured I'd prepare some stuff for you.
Oh, thank you.
You have refrigeration?
Well, it's sort of a refrigeration. He's taking the food out and putting it on the counter, and he goes, so it's some sort of magic. They do a rune on this that keeps things cold as long as the rune is intact. So it's our own version of refrigeration, since we can't really do that on our own, you know?
That's really cool.
And he pulls it out and puts all the food out on the counter. And he goes, This is all your food here. You see there's about 6 meals for each of you there, including for Doc. And that rune is also on the side. And you see a blue one, and then a similar looking one that is not lit up, but just a little different. He goes, so this is kind of something of my own creation that I worked with some local sorcerers and wizards. It's the blue one here keeps it cool inside. Okay, if you want to eat it, scratch that off, and then touch the red one, and it'll begin to heat it up inside. Leave the lid on for a couple minutes, and then once you're ready, scratch that off, and it's good to eat.
You made magical MREs.
Basically, yeah.
You could make a fortune with these.
Well, I just want to be able to feed everyone that's around here as much as I can.
Oh, and he's a good guy.
Oh.
We're so used to people making things and then just for money.
Oh, you guys are new here then.
Yeah,
yeah,
relatively.
Yeah, what you guys from the ring up there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. We're just gonna tell everybody that, I guess.
I mean, most people are from the ring. The ring is like
Yeah.
the biggest hub in all the universe. So
Yeah.
Plus, Rainy thinks that we're safe with him, you know?
Yeah, that's
So I think we'll be fine.
if Rainy's incense say you're blue, then you're fine with me. So
In all technical cases, I am from an assembly line, but I am most familiar with the ring.
and he actually like looks down at you and he goes, "Oh yeah, you are like a robot."
Not just like, ha, ha.
And he goes,
I'm a robot.
You are correct.
How are you?
A robot.
Well, no, I know you. How are you existing?
Power of magic.
His lens just zooms.
Yeah.
He's got some more going on.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys got questions or anything, let me know.
So we're trying to find Jane and Bill. You know, we saw kind of a vision of something to do with them that pertains to what we're trying to do. They found this like glowing rock and split it, and we need to get that rock. And you know, we also were thinking that maybe they got the Lich statue, but Rainy doesn't think they did it, and so along the way, if we could, you know, ensure their names are clear, that would be a bonus.
Bill kind of like, not Bill, but
Ralphie.
Ralphie kind of like nods and looks. He goes, "Okay, yeah, yeah, I know Bill. Bill and I are like, he's kind of my best friend.
Oh.
Him and I showed up in town around the same time, and I got told to go speak with Aunt Rainy. This was, you know, probably 20 odd years or so ago, and I went and spoke with her. And as I was walking in her tent, Bill was there, and she set us up in a tent with each other, so that we weren't just both alone. And yeah, the rest is kind of history. So I haven't seen Bill in a couple of weeks. It's been a while. Him and Jane. You were looking for a split in half stone.
Yeah.
I'm willing to bet that's the one that they both have, right? And you'll be hard pressed to get that back from them. But it's kind of like they're like big thing for each other. But if you're welcome to try and talk to them, I guess. But I'm not sure if you'll get it.
Do you know where we might be able to find them?
I was gonna ask you the same question. It's been a couple of weeks. I haven't seen them together. I haven't seen them at all in a while. So
Are we able to ascertain if he's holding anything back at all?
yeah, give me a sense motive.
Excellent. Will we work? I take him at his word and don't have any doubts in my mind.
Honest man. A liar would not feed you. Yeah, if you want to know it, though, that's fine as well.
That's 28.
28. He seems honest, like he's just telling you what he knows.
Oh. Was there anything going on last time you saw them? Because we saw a vision of them planning on doing some kind of heist.
You see, he's got like big fish eyes. He's got a pretty slender face, and he's got like fins coming off on the side of his head, and almost like hair on the top of his head. He's just got one fin. As you say that, he kind of like squints a little bit. And it's pretty noticeable with his big eyes as they suddenly become a lot smaller. And he goes, "What do you mean you saw a vision?"
So it's...
You talk to the Oracle lady?
No, it's a bit complicated. We were kind of in this dream realm built on people's memories and perceptions.
The zeitgeist.
Okay.
and we saw a vision of them. They were talking about something that they were planning to do, some kind of heist. But I know that some elements of it could be altered a little bit by people's perception, because our experience of them when we were there was that they were hostile. But I trust Auntie Rainy. I trust her assessment of their character, and so while the version of them that we saw in the Zeitgeist was hostile, I believe that there's more to them than that.
I also just want to say, if you see Bill or Jane or both of them, we're not looking to hurt them or anything. Like, it is just, I cannot stress how important it is that those gemstones, we just need to talk to them about them and see what we can do about that.
You use it a lot, and it was all honest, so he's not gonna not believe you, but it was just you said a lot of things suddenly that he has to just kind of agree with, and he goes, okay, so you guys, how long ago did you guys crash here? Was it last week? Did you hit your heads or anything like that?
No, it's been a bit, weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
We just learned that magic existed within the last year, so we've gotten some time to, process weird stuff.
And there's a deity involved that helped us access the Zeitgeist dimension, so it's like a celestial thing. It's not just the weird magic that's around the moon,
Follies is sitting and watching as we just spill literally everything we know.
Literally everything.
Literally everything.
I'm not telling him who. It could be any deity.
You wanna see her?
No.
The rest of your life story too.
So my girlfriend is named Pepper.
I'm trying to establish it's not just the weird magic that's in the desert, because we've seen plenty of that, and this is very different from that.
Alright, I don't fully understand everything you've been saying. But you did say things that aligned with what I know from the last time I saw them, which was they were here and they had a plan to, I believe it was to steal the golden idol. So it was supposed to be one of their big last hurrahs.
Yeah.
And I haven't really seen them since. The idol's gone missing, so somewhere along the lines, the idol's gone.
So do you think that if it was supposed to be their last hurrah, that if they got it, they were just going their own way, starting a new life or something?
And he looks kind of sad and despondent. He goes, I'd hope not. I'd hope Bill would at least say bye, but it's not like him to not come back for anything. He left. They would have left all of their stuff here, and I get heat would have been hot, but they've had law on them. We've had so many different laws that all crumble. I wouldn't see why they wouldn't think this one also would.
Well, speaking of, can you point us in the direction of where their tent or wherever they would have stayed?
Oh, well, Bill stays here. Jane tends to live in the walls. She's with her family, so that's I don't know where she stays, but Bill lives over closer to Aunt Rainy. Not too far. He's got a pretty nice bigger tent that you can try to walk in. I don't know what he's got in there, but I don't know how much folks around his house would appreciate.
Well, even
four strangers just entering in.
Well, even if we don't go in, it might be worth seeing if anybody else is going near it.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
And question: have you heard anything about the Baylor? Because some people seem to have seen him at some point interact with Bill.
I think I heard rumors of him and Bill having some sort of conversation, but every time I would bring it up with Bill, he would get claimy, and then he wouldn't want to really talk about it. So I don't want to push it. Bill goes through a lot as is. I don't want to be something else that adds a stress to his life.
I get that. Okay. Is there anything else that you can offer that might help?
Not really. I would love to see my best friend again. So if you see him around, then please let me know.
Well, sorry, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, it seems like Bill is a well-known figure around here, right?
Yeah, he's fairly infamous. Yeah.
would you say that the people who live around here see him as a positive figure? Do they see him in a good light?
He laughs and he goes, well, I guess it depends on who you're asking. Outside of those walls, absolutely. A lot of us love Bill. A lot of them watch us grow up together. There's very, very few people here who would have any issues with Bill outside of the egotistical ones that see a bounty and get challenged by it. But people inside the walls, cops don't love it when he shows up in there. Normally, it's not great news for anyone when he's in there.
Well, outside of the wall, what has he done for this community? Like, what?
He's done a lot. And a lot of his money kind of goes back into here. He redistributes it in ways that his goal was always to redistribute it so that it's untrackable and that anyone can use it. And a lot of people will... He'll hide out in people's houses at times, in tents and stuff like that at times if things get too crazy. He'll always repay his debts. He's very grateful to Auntie Rainy for taking him in like this. He helps his community however he can. Yeah, he takes pride in this place and being his home. So that's why I would be surprised if he just up and left.
Okay.
Well, we threw a lot at you, but I just want to say we're all just trying our best, and we want to help out too in our ways. So if we can find him, that would be excellent. And I know you said he's your best friend and you're worried about him leaving. I think it's, important to know that if someone really loves you, they wouldn't leave without saying goodbye.
Yeah, I would think they would, at least.
Yeah, you would think.
Yeah. Well, and as you say that, he has a pretty large cardboard box that he has filled with those like MREs that he has made. He kind of hands them to you, seeing as you're the strongest one here. And he goes, "These are for you guys. Take them as you please. If you need more food, this is the community welcome package essentially. So you're welcome to have some of this food. If you want more, you got to come back and buy some. So."
Thank you.
Much appreciated.
Yeah. If you guys find Bill, please let me know.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you guys.
Just gonna take the food and walk right out.
You start taking the food and walking out. Are you going to the temple now? Or are you going to back to your place? What's your plan here?
Probably worth dropping it back off. That way, we're not having to carry it around. Risk losing it or something, or someone taking it.
Yeah.
Those darn kids.
So one of the things that I have not brought up much often is that Valia has one of the like an implant in her arm, so it's got like a small space that you can hide things in. Cred stick is going in the arm.
That's smart.
Good luck, Corey.
He'll take the rest of it for my cold dead hand.
Take the whole arm with it.
You came after something I really care about, money.
That red stick cost me an arm.
How else can I buy a fun gun later if I don't have money?
Yeah.
You guys begin heading back to your camp. You drop off the food. You see the sun is still up. It's beginning to be late afternoon. You still have the temple to go to. So are you going there now? Any other stops? Anything?
I think we should go to the temple.
Yeah, we'll just go straight there.
It was specifically to get bedding, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should do that before nighttime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys start heading in. You see Aunt Rainy has given you like some rough directions on where this temple is. And as you're walking into the walls, you see that the cops there are eyeing you, but they're not doing anything, as you have not provoked anything, and they did not see you near that scuffle that was there earlier. And as you walk through, you see back. It's similar to the only way that we would describe it as, like, or I can describe it as, rather, it would be like New Orleans style town. A lot of metal ornate looking poles and fixtures everywhere. Mixture of stone and brick houses that seem old. A lot of shutters and not canopies, but
like porches.
What's it called? Where it's like a porch, but it hangs over the door.
Overhang. It's
balcony.
balcony. A porch, but it hangs over the door.
How else would you describe that?
There's got to be at least one veranda in the city.
Yeah, there's gazebos all over the place.
What level is the gazebo?
You are walking through, and as you are walking through the town, you kind of recognize some of these places that you had walked through before. But one of the things that sticks out immediately is you can see the engine part of the ship that's crashed into the ground. You can see that sticking up pretty high above a lot of the buildings. And as you approach the area marked on this like rough drawing of a map, you see a large temple outside in an area that is a blend of residential businesses and public areas. So there's lots of like small parks and benches. You see a lot of restaurants and cafes, some haberdasheries, stores like that, and then this pretty large stone temple. Outside, you see a statue head of a Shirin, which is the cricket-looking species. You see a statue of that head with stars circling around it. And these are like arcane projection stars that are just circling around the head consistently. And outside, you see it just says Community Temple on a plaque out the front door.
Seems like the right place.
Yeah.
You walk through. Inside this temple, it is fairly large. There are pillars holding it up. You see pews leading towards a stage. There are windows lining the sides. This church itself, temple, was in a little more open area on its own that had some paths around it, so there's light beaming in through the windows. And on the back is the largest window that is right in front, or right behind a stage. On that stage, you see that there is a mixture of some instruments that are kind of lined up with some stools next to them. And in the pew, you see a red Shirin, antennas sticking up pretty large, and his head is down. And you see his head is down, and it looks like his arms are kind of moving around a little bit. It's Red Shirin. It's Red Shirin.
Oh my gosh.
Is he currently in some sort of ritual or prayer at the moment?
From where you're at, you couldn't tell. You'd have to like get a little closer to see.
Okay, yeah, we'll move a little closer.
Advance. As you move closer, you see that he's not actually in a ritual. Has a journal open, and he's got a pencil out, and he's just drawing. And what it looks like he's drawing is just an assortment of random people, just individuals on their own, not in any groups or anything like that.
Excuse me, sir.
He goes, oh, and he closes the journal, then looks over at you, and he goes, oh, hello.
Hi there.
Hi.
Father.
You don't have to call me that. My name's Fast. You can just call me Fast.
Hello,
Father's
Fast.
fast.
If you please, as you do.
Auntie Rainy sent us for some extra bedding materials.
Rainy did, okay. And as he stands up, you see he's wearing what looks like pretty common clothes, just like normal like Western attire, but he's got like collars popped up that go up around. The Shirin look like crickets. They've got large bug eyes. You see that his eyes inside is like a splattering of blues, greens, and yellows. His antennas are sticking up pretty tall. They're curving at the point that, like, it's almost like a foot above, and they curve back around his head. And you see that there's like teeth around his mouth, and they seem to go down his neck almost, and his collars and scarf that he's wearing are trying to kind of cover up those ones, so you just see his head. And he goes, oh, Rainy sent you. Excellent. I believe you were here for some bedding then?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I will grab some of those, and I'll be back in a little bit. The temple outside had a pretty tall like steeple that would go up, and it looked like a multi-story building. And when you walk in this room, you notice that while it is like the windows and everything are large, the ceiling itself is pretty low. This is like about maybe 10-foot ceiling. There's on the back, there's a couple of doors. You see him walk through a door. You hear him beginning to walk upstairs. Looking around, you recognize on the back, on the carpet on the ground underneath the instruments, there is that same Shirin head with the stars there, but it is a very ornate tapestry that's laid on the ground with a variety of high quality yarns and strings. If any of you would like to give me a mysticism check, I will tell you what that figure is.
Sure.
That's some mighty fine craftsmanship.
I don't know.
Got a synthetic 20.
Synthetic 20.
Got a 25.
25. You don't know?
I got a nat one.
Did I do a culture
Yeah.
check?
No.
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 It's some mighty fine craftsmanship.
All right. So, what'd you two get? You said 25 and a 20.
Yeah.
Okay. I was going to say with your 25, you grew up in Pantheon. You're fairly aware of gods and deities. Pantheon was trying to create their own gods and deities, but instead of using them as a place of worship, which they kind of were being worshipped, but it was more in the sense of creating a mascot, an icon to be used as a figurehead. So you have a fairly well-versed knowledge on deities, and this is the deity. This is Hylax, the Forever Queen, is what she's known as. She is she was formerly a part of the Swarm, which is what you would know as those two big bug creatures that attacked you out in the desert. They were a part of that as well. And centuries and centuries and centuries ago, the Shirin were also a part of that, but she broke free. And what the followers of Hylax believe in is individuality. While they were a part of a swarm, they respect that swarm that remained wanted to remain as a swarm, as a hive mind, and not be their own individual person. So the followers of Hylax celebrate and worship the thought of individuality. While they are not always going to be seeking out people they do not always seek out people to join their religion, because that's up to you as the individual to join. That is their entire core concept, is being your own person and celebrating and worshiping the fact that you have that as your own. So the father, as you called him, of this, it makes sense that he would be welcoming to you to give you bedding and things like that, because he wants you as the individual to be doing well and thriving on your own.
It's a mix of waxing poetic from what Pantheon has taught, and then what Aster has sought out independently, just of what you explained of Hylax and the background of this goddess. Aster kind of looks around and goes, well, it's a beautiful temple. All about individuality and stuff like that.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Excuse me.
Chip, you don't even know how to sneeze.
What just happened?
As you say that, you hear the doors in the back are kicked open violently. And you turn around and you see not the door that the father just went through, but you see rather the very front door that you guys had walked in from. You see two what look almost fish-like, but instead of like having the fins and stuff, they're completely flat. These are, I'm going to butcher this pronunciation, Trizarca. These are their own things, and they walk in, and there's two of them that have these large capes and massive sabers and pistols in both hands. As they are looking at you, all four of you, they stare, they look at each other, and they nod. And you see, without saying a word or anything, they just come in swinging and having their swords out and trying to slash at you. And you see their guns are out ready to fire. I need everyone to roll me initiative.
This time we are fighting.
We gotta.
With that, as they roll initiative, we're actually going to take our 10-minute
No!
break as well. Yeah, I did it again. 2 weeks in a row.
No!
We'll be right back in
Looks
10
like the
minutes.
lady from Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah.
Ain't no place I'd rather be.
Thank you guys so much for joining. We'll be back in 10 minutes. Don't go anywhere. See you then.
We won't.
Okay. You are doing something. Re-explain your turn again.
I was stabbing him. I saw him.
That was
I saw him. I got a roll, and now I'm going to try to actually remember to roll the d10
All right.
to see whether or not I can see him again. That's a 10. It's scary seeing a 0.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's like.
10 is good. You
I see him, so I already looked to see if I could see him, and I can
How did I
still
do
see him even more now. And that was a 16 on the die, plus 15, 31.
31 will hit. 31 will hit.
31 on the
Wait.
30 slashing.
If you slow that down, I said it entirely.
Was there supposed to be extra damage from...
The plus 2 from
Okay,
Gavin.
32, and I kept forgetting to say that, so...
32 slashing. You slash into him, and he takes this hit. He's not looking awesome, but he's still got plenty of fight in him. He tries to grab the knife as you're doing this, but you're able to just slip it away and keep just stabbing into him continuously. Aster.
Speaking of stabbing, full attack on this guy. That is 30 for the first one.
30 will hit.
That is 27 for the next one.
Will hit.
Will hit. Excellent. That is... I don't even know what sound you made right now.
That's the noise he makes to make me laugh.
It reminded me, and it doesn't sound like this really, but it reminded me of the dogs from Call of Duty Zombies.
That's very specific, but okay.
From Black Ops 1 specifically, in the theater level.
Oh, Keener der Toten.
Keener der Toten, with 115 as the song. What'd you roll?
What
dice did
with
you do?
both of my damage rolls combined, that's a whopping 97 slashing damage.
How do you do it?
Aster trying to be respectful of the temple, despite him not, pushing this conflict or starting it. Aster Joy just very quickly dispatched this guy with as little blood splatter as possible.
A respectful 97 slash.
Yes.
You do a respectful slash, and you see him slump over dead. And there is minimum blood anywhere. That is this one that's gone. No, it doesn't matter. They're
I was
together.
about to say, it's like, doesn't make a difference.
Yeah, it's semantics, That's
my turn.
That's your turn as you kill a man.
Murder.
In front of God. Two gods.
Two. That is the one that's at the center now. He's going to see you have done that, and he doesn't like it. So he's going to. This is a spell cast it's doing, and yeah, he's going to cast, and you see 3 little darts appear above his head and just fly out at you.
Opportunity attack?
You get an opportunity attack,
Yeah.
and you don't need to roll the thing.
Okay, I don't need to check if I see him?
Nope.
Okay. Why am I so bad at the opportunity attacks? I should have checked if that was cocked. I don't think I'm gonna. Yeah, that was like a 19.
19. With a 19, you miss.
Yeah.
And then those 3 things shoot out and go to hit you, Aster. These are a little thing I like to call magic missiles.
Oh no.
So those do they just hit?
Yep.
Okay, yep.
Yep. And I'll do it. 11 damage. This is just magic damage. You are standing looking over the body as you feel 3 just sharp stings hit you in the back continuously for a second.
I look back very menacingly after getting that damage.
And then the guy's going to look at you once again, Valia.
Is he pulling out his sword?
He has it in his hand this whole time.
I see what he's about to do. I can tell he wants to hit me with a sword again, and I'm gonna dodge out of the way and make him roll a 5.
Okay, he rolls a 5. That gives him a total of 26.
Just misses.
Just misses as he swings out, and you see what happens and just like Matrix dodge over like underneath the sword as it swipes. Great use. Clem.
4 damage.
He's also gonna take 4, and then he's also gonna take 12, right?
Yes.
Yes. How long does the bleed last?
I'm pretty sure bleed is you gotta roll like a fortitude or something. I don't know on the top of my head, but I think it's you have to roll to see if it stops.
I'll look it up.
I'm gonna try and shoot him.
Okay.
Okay, that's a lot better. So, 31. No, wait, 33, because get him.
33 because of get him. That hits.
Yes. All right, so then
You got him.
I did. I get him, and
He's
I
got
got him.
Good.
So 2d8 plus 6. Now get in your house. Okay, all right. So that's 15 plus 6, 21 plus another 2 from get him. 23 sonic damage.
23 sonic damage.
Gotta go fast.
You do it so fast, he doesn't even see it coming. As you shoot out, and it just goes and has this loud sound that just reverberates in his eardrums. And you see he takes that damage. Does not look awesome.
As a reaction, I'm going to use Draining Agony. So as Aster turns around menacingly, the graviton area, he's fully attuned, but this doesn't really matter for the thing. The energy coalesces around him, and as that sonic damage is blasting past him, Aster raises a hand, and the sonic damage, sound waves travel. They don't leave his head as I hold it in place, and he takes an additional 12 damage.
Okay. Able to see the waves of the universe around as you see that gun has reverberated, knowing instinctually how to just shoot out a small black hole to keep things in place. You're able to fully just keep that there for just a brief moment longer to increase and ensure more damage until they do eventually go away. But he's looking hurt. Chip.
All right, well, it's about time to shut this down. I'm not so worried anymore about applying any additional debuffs. It's time to go to sleep. Chip, now just fully braced, kind of leaned over the Ark of the Covenant. Just sort of pew, 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 shooting off syringes, littering the floor, trying desperately to make a hit. It's a 9 on the die, so that's going to be 27.
27 will hit.
Amazing. This is with the sedative, so we'll do the base damage first. Get him is still up, right?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, so that's... Ooh, that's a really good roll. Okay. Oh, hold on. So that's 25 normal damage with an additional 7 non-lethal, making it 32.
Getting holy assistance from the Ark of the Bugginant.
He is, as you shoot into him, he looks kind of tired for a moment and is like staggering. He's looking.
Give in.
That's menacing.
Let it happen.
He is on death's door now as he's struggling to find his footing, but is still locking eyes with you, Valia.
That's a 6 for 26 plus 32 to see him. I know that sees him.
Yeah.
Now I'll see if I actually see him.
Whoa, it's a stun shot. You don't need to do the D10.
Oh, hooray!
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 Tim C.
Tim
Yeah.
I want to thank you so
The
much.
C stands for champion.
The C stands for hooray.
We have a stock. Hooray!
Hooray!
That's a 19 on the die.
That hits.
That reminded me of like the Wii Sports.
Yes! Like when you accidentally throw the bowling ball backwards.
They do the little circle jump.
Wow!
32 slashing.
How do you do it?
Woo!
Valia is angry. She stabs him in the chest, and as she sees that he's kind of falling backward, both between blood loss, damage, and the sedatives, she can't help it but still to stab him a few more times and do one more stab in the head just because she's frustrated and does not like hand-to-hand combat.
You see him slump over and just collapse as blood begins to pool out.
She's covered in blood and like takes a moment to breathe and just looks at everybody and says, "Don't tell Doc."
As you say that, the door to the side opens up and you see
Don't tell my stock.
you see the priest has come back out fast, steps out holding a bunch of folded sheets and pillows, and he goes, oh,
They came in and attacked us.
okay, I believe you. I'm fairly aware of your situation. And he goes, "Can somebody please take these?"
Aster.
I step over blood spills and bodies, and I go, Thank you, sir.
Yeah, yes, of course.
What are the new Kaitis rules on, killing in self-defense?
Self-defense is normally fine. As long as, if they antagonize and instigated, then there's no need for you to fear
Good, because
litigation.
we've got somebody in law force that has it out for us, and I want to make sure that this does not give them an opening.
I will, if law is to show up, you fairly handle this quickly and quietly, as I just went upstairs, grabbed this, and came back down. So, it is fairly obvious that you four are talented in handling these situations.
It's a gift.
But it seems, to be frank, it seems more like a curse, and I apologize. I'm sorry, but if any law is to show up, I will take your side and say that these men definitely were not here and did not when I left.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Anything else you folks need? If you're welcome to rest and heal here if you would like a little bit of time.
I'd appreciate that, and if you have like a place I can wash up, that'd be great.
Oh yes, upstairs there's a washroom you can use, and he'll show you upstairs on where there's like a sink and a small bathtub that you're able to kind of rinse yourself off with.
Talia does the action movie rinsing off. You just see blood coming into the sink.
Yeah. Pans out. You three that are still in here, you'll see that he quickly begins to move to start getting the bodies, and he starts bringing them outside. And he brings both of them outside, then waves an officer over and starts talking. And he'll open the doors and he'll look at you and he goes, "I'm sorry, I have to tell them that you were here for this, but I will take your side on this." As he opens the door and lets officers in, you see two men in that same uniform walk in, and they go, "You three have the other two with you, right? The four-armed one and the tall goth one."
Yes, that's us.
What happened here?
We were getting some materials from the priest here, and these guys kicked open the doors and didn't say a word, and they started firing.
Yeah, the first one rushed over and struck our friend here. Don't show him.
He goes, "Okay, so do you know them? Did they just charged in and just started swinging at you rapidly?"
Yeah.
Interesting.
Don't know their motives.
Clem, give me a sense motive.
Okay. Oh, was that cocked? Yeah, I'll go with it because I touched it anyways. That's 30.
He's not fully believing you. It's two random people just busting into a church of all places to try to kill you is pretty...
Can I be diplomatic and try to persuade him?
Yeah, I'll give you a diplomacy check.
Okay. 31.
31. With a 31, what do you say that makes him start believing you?
So, I'm like, listen, we're new in town. We were just trying to get some supplies, and we've just been trying to. We're on a bit of a journey, and we don't want to cause any trouble. We're here. We're just trying to settle our lodgings and make it so that we can comfortably sleep tonight.
You see him. He looks like he's got like chewing tobacco in his lip, and he just kind of sucks on it for a second. He goes, and then you'll see Thast comes up and he goes, I can vouch for them. They certainly were not. They were certainly alone when I left, and there were not any of these men in here. It was just I for hours. And he'll point towards the stage. He goes, "You see, we have a worship night later tonight, and I was preparing everything for that, and so I can vouch it was just me in here." And the officers go, All right. If that says so, then I believe you all. And
thank you, sir.
I understand. So, stay out of trouble. And they walk out the door.
Thank you again, sir.
Of course.
Is there anything that we can do for you while we're here in town?
No, I can do plenty on my own in here, and you've given me a couple of things to do now before that worship night. If you wish to attend, you're welcome to, but it's all up to you.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you all. I'm sorry for the trouble. You seem like good people. I don't want you to I want you to get this impression of our town like this.
No.
Father would come back in, having heard them leave.
Yeah, there have been, all sorts of things that we've run into on the moon. I know it's not just a Newkitis thing.
Yes, we do live in a rather wild town in Moon.
And not just the West either.
No, it goes all east. As they're talking, Valia, you walk down and you kind of like enter into the circle to rejoin the conversation, and you notice behind Thast at the front door, kind of like trying to seemingly like scratch at it a bit, then notices that it's opened a little bit. The little dragon that you see walks up to the crack and looks between and looks outside, and you see it get excited for like something out there. You see it like kind of a tail begins to wag. It kind of starts doing like little hops and runs in circles and is letting out little yelps trying to get out the door, but can't because it's not opened enough.
Valia looks a little surprised, and you'd probably just see her just start walking toward the door in a sort of blood loss limp, trying to follow up and see what he's about.
You walk out there. And you crack the door open a little bit, and outside you see, off in the distance, across the street, is a man with a large white hat. He's got a long white mustache and a white poncho. And as he's walking across the street, you see the little dragon bolt across and get in front of him and start letting out little yelps and doing runs in circles. And notably, he looks down at it. And he kind of looks puzzled for a second, and then he squats down and then starts petting the dragon. And you hear him just go, "Well, now, look at you. What are you doing? How are you? I'm happy to see you, but what?"
You guys have told us about this fellow, right?
Yeah, I've asked about him too, about Auntie.
To Auntie Rainy.
I almost said
Rainy?
Yeah.
She haunts us.
I don't think Volley would say anything, but she just starts like waving, like, "Come on, come here."
Oh, you ready to go? Okay, all right.
Look.
And outside, I assume all three of you rush over.
We all
She's
have
got
a
like our
handle.
head. Yeah.
You see, the man you know as Declan is leaned down to you, petting the dragon. To you three, just touching the air, as if there is something there.
Is he doing magic? What's happening?
He's petting the dragon.
The what? What?
Volley
Is
just keeps
this-
looking.
Is this perhaps a turn of phrase I am not acquainted with? Petting the dragon.
I haven't heard it.
No. The little dragon. Don't worry about it.
As they're talking about his little dragon,
This is a euphemism.
that feeling you have when you're in your meditative state and you're trying to sense for Astra, that you had that feeling before that there was someone else in this town. Without even entering that meditative state, you can feel that sense coming from that man.
Is this some kind of like lingering symptom?
I'm gonna start out walking out into the street towards him.
I don't know. I saw him after the ring and everything, and then
Oh, bye,
that one
Aster.
time.
So it's not from spider fever.
No, I think the
Oh, Aster's
I
It's
saw him
the
at
longest mustache I've ever seen.
I saw him at the tavern before.
You see,
That's fine.
you see him petting him, and then your shadow kind of like overcomes him, and he goes, "Well, I don't even know what to say. It's good to see you, parent." And he sees your shadow and goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, I did not mean to." And he stands up and locks eyes with you, and then looks at the two floating orbs around your head, and then locks eyes with you again. You didn't have two before.
It's a bit of a story, but now I do.
Where, how, and then as you three approach, that little dragon runs up to you, Valia, and kind of like climbs up and then perches around your shoulders. And then he's gonna look at you and go, "How do you know Perrin?"
Gesundheit.
Well, I was gonna ask you the same thing, and apparently you know his name.
Yeah, I know his name. I thought he died in the war.
The war.
I thought, how you? I'm sorry. My name is Declan. It's nice to meet you all.
Hey there, I'm Clementine.
Hello.
Hi. Are you a robot?
I am
That's a personal question.
Shipathy. And he immediately just turns his head over
can
to Clem.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You got a lot of magic coming from you.
Thank you.
He looks at you again, Aster, and he goes, "Wow, you do have your mother's eyes."
How do you know that?
I loved your mother very much, more than any other person I've ever met. So, if I were to see a part of her again, I would absolutely recognize that.
I grew up in a lab. I didn't know I had a mom.
Grew up in a lab.
With my sister. I point up to the graviton moat. This is hers.
Where is this lab?
The ring, Pantheon.
The Absalom ring.
As you say Pantheon, he leans back a bit, and then as you say the Absalom ring, his hand touches his forehead, and he goes, "Oh, they failed. Oh, they failed. I was scared they failed.
Sorry?
I've got a lot of explaining to do. So would you four like to join me for dinner, as it's getting," he kind of points to the sky, it's getting fairly late.
Sure. I mean, Doc's probably still busy.
Yeah, that seems like there's a lot to talk about.
Yeah, and then he looks at you, Clem, and he goes, "I apologize. These three have something emanating from them at all times at this point, but you do seem like they he points to Chip. He did look at you for approval for things. So,
You know.
I assume you're some sort of the leader,
Clementine is the captain.
captain. He has run a ship.
Yeah, we were.
Great.
She's a good captain.
Oh, thanks. Well,
The only one I've ever known, but
Well-
still.
Qualifying that kind of, it changes the compliment a little bit, but.
yeah, your mother used to be a captain too.
Who are you?
Yeah, my name is Declan.
No, I know you're Declan. Who are you to her and to me?
To you, I'm nothing more than potentially a former family friend. But to me, your mother was the most incredible woman I've ever met. And her, Jatambe, and I led the revolution that seems like it failed.
What was her name?
Sunny.
What did you say the name was?
Sunny.
Sunny.
Let's get dinner. I think we should have some dinner. My place is nearby. We can head there.
I just nod.
And with that, fellas, it's actually where we're going to end this episode. Thank you guys so much for joining. Congrats on having a name for your dragon, by the way.
I was busy scratching my head, I kept on trying to think of a name, so luckily now I don't have to think of one.
Congrats on knowing more, or will. So, thank you guys so much for joining. If you like the show and want to support us, follow us at UGT Show on all social media platforms. Thank you for the map. It was Seafoot Maps on Patreon. You can check them out. They are a great service. They're pretty, I think $5 a month on Patreon. You do access to a ton of their maps they have. We use a
That's
ton
that
of them
little
here.
tent map specifically, right?
No, that was the church.
That was the church.
The church was that one.
That was a wonderful map, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so check them out. They're great. I can't recommend them
the
enough.
colors.
If you also want our Patreon, $5 a month gets you access to our post shows, which we're about to record right now, where we just talk about the last things that happened on the episodes and all of those kind of things. Sunday, Strange Aeons, Pathfinder 2nd Edition show. Spooky Horror Cthulhu. Marcus is on this week. He's the only one at the table on this week. So.
I'll be missing this week.
And then we won't have secrets next week. We'll be off for Thanksgiving because Sully and I are traveling, and I'm important to the show. So
He has a little part in this.
I got a little thing I do around here. So thank you guys so much for joining. We will be back in 2 weeks for another episode of Secrets, and we will see you then. Have a good night.
Good night.
Good night.